sound. I said you're holding me back, and that's the sound of me not calling you back. Not being great, so they gotta be great.
'Cause you make my earthquake. Oh, make my earthquake.
Hey guys, hey, welcome to my channel. Okay, so I'm doing this thing on, I haven't seen it on YouTube yet. But I'm probably stealing this, but I hope I'm not, because I was thinking of this when I was outside roller skating like a couple hours ago. Anyways, a shout out to all my friends who are Snapchatting me. Oh, you guys should add me on Snap. Okay, anyways, another point. If you couldn't tell from all my other videos, I have braces. And, I pick random colors each time. I'm acting like I've had these forever. I've had them for like 3 months. And I've gotten them changed. I've only had 2 colors. So I've had like a lilac and then, sorry. And this is my second one. So I have like a teal blue kind of. And so I want to do this thing that each time I got my bands colored bands, changed, but I can't think right now. Colored bands colored, changed. Each time that I changed my color of the bands, that I would do a makeup look for it. To kind of match it. And I was gonna do a whole outfit thing, but I just gotta wear my t-shirt. Obviously, I already filmed the video. Anyways, so sorry this intro is so long, but if you want to see how I did this look, continue watching.
Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the brows, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil number 12, and for my pomade I also use the ABH pomade in the shade Ebony. Why am I showing my pencil? Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's the pencil I use. My little crusty fingernails, because I haven't done my nails. And I just brush my brows, get my hairs into place, and sorry if I keep making faces. I'm watching Shameless right now. I'm on season 1, so good so far. Alright, now I just fill my brows, and yeah, I mean I have pretty thick brows naturally, so I don't have much to do. Alright, so I'm just going to zoom in on my brows real quick, and just going to do my little whatever finishing touches I have, kind of just brush them, make sure they're kind of nice. I don't know. I'm not too stressed with my brows just because I have so much. Alright, now that I'm done with filling in my brows, I'm going to go and conceal them, and I'm going to use the Maybelline concealer in the shade Camouflage. I like to use a few shades lighter than my skin tone just to make my brows stand out more. And to make sure that it's not too bright, I usually just mix it in with my foundation after, but you'll see how it is. Alright, now you could just see that I'm slowly going under my brows to start with. I usually carve out both the under and above my brows just because I like how it looks, but sometimes I'll just do below my brows. And I also use this concealer as an eyeshadow primer just because it works good, and I like how it's close to a white, so I start off with the fresh base. Alright, so after I'm done putting my concealer around my brows, I usually go in with a damp beauty blender and I blend it out into my skin. And then how I said earlier, I usually just put the excess concealer on top of my eyelids to use as my eyeshadow primer. Alright, so my first palette I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. Oops, sorry. And I'm going to go in with these 4 shades. I forget the names of them, but I like to mix them and just tap off my brush, and I like to put that as my kind of transition starting shade I don't know, it helps my colors blend well. So I'm just going to put that all in my crease and go in a windshield wiper motion on both eyes. Alright, so for the next color we do, I'm going to go in the same palette and go in with this yellow sunflower shade. And I'm just going to put that over the shades we just did and use the same windshield wiping motion. Okay, so for the next shade we're going to go in with the teal blue at the bottom. And we're going to put that in the same place that we put the other shades and use the same motions we did. And remember that it's better to add on instead of just going in with the full color. So take your time and blend it out. And it might look a little green at first, but the more product you add, the more of the teal color you're going to get. Alright, for the next shade we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and we're going to use the blue up there. And we're just going to put that starting from our outer corners and kind of slowly blend it in with the other colors. And it's going to make the like teal green look more of a darker jean blue. Alright, so we're going to go back into the Jaclyn and Morphe palette, and we're going to use that dark blue next to the purple. And we're just going to blend that all on top of everything, starting from your outer corners again. Sorry, I missed the shot in the camera. But, yeah, we're going to start kind of in the middle, near the outer corner, and then go in and blend it in the middle. Alright, so by now the eyeshadow is going to be looking kind of crazy, but it's okay because I usually just go in and clean it up here because I'm usually done with the outer corners because I'm satisfied. So I'm just going to go in with the same concealer I use for my eyebrows and kind of make it sharper. And if you go up too high, you could always, how I'm doing here, I just go back in with the color and kind of blend it out and then go with the concealer and then make it like kind of your own winged eyeliner look, but with the concealer. Alright, so here I'm going in with the same concealer we used to clean up the look and do my brows. And I started going in to do a halo eye look, but I messed up, so I just started doing a regular cut crease. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that on the edges closer to the outer corner of your eye, you want to kind of like blend it out and make it soft. But it's okay because we're going to go back in with the eyeshadow and clean up the look a bit. Alright, so just how we cleaned up the sides of our eyes, I kind of wanted to go in and clean up near my brow again. So I'm just going in with the same concealer. And again, if you kind of mess up, you could just blend it out with your the excess of the eyeshadow. Sorry if you hear my family and my cat behind me. They're being really loud. But yeah, so I'm just going in, how I said, with some excess blue eyeshadow and just cleaning it up a bit. Alright, so now we're going to go into the face makeup, and I already dragged my concealer down through under my eyes, and I'm going to go in with the Clinique foundation, the Beyond Perfecting, and I'm using the shade 18 Sand. So for my contour, I'm going to go in with the ABH Light to Medium Contour Kit. And I'm going to just mix the 3 bottom shades together. And for my cheekbones, I usually just like suck in my cheeks and do upward motions. And for my forehead, I just kind of just follow my forehead line, and yeah.
Is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections.
And just to make sure that everything blends out, I like to drag my contour down and kind of just like blend it into my neck, kind of. I also do the same with my foundation, but this is just to make sure that everything blends together. And the same thing with my nose contour. I mix the 3 shades at the bottom of the palette, and I just follow the bridge of my nose on both sides, and I use a skinny brush, and then I blend it outwards after. So now I'm going to go put on my falsies, and I'm using the Ardell False Minx, Faux Minx, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like the fake minx ones. And I really like these, and also I'm not really good at putting on falsies, so bear with me here. And I kind of just mess around with them. And for my lash glue, I'm using the Duo Glue. It works really well, and I recommend it because my lashes stay on all night, and they're easy to come off. Okay, so for my highlight, I'm going to go in with the Aurora Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm going to use the blue shade called Orion. I don't know, but you get the point. And I'm going in with the fluffy brush and putting that along my cheekbones and drag it up to the bridge of my forehead, kind of. And I like to run it over the tip of my nose and sometimes on top of my lip. So here, I usually take a skinnier brush and I put it underneath my brow bone. Sorry, the dog is being really loud, and it's not even mine. And I like to blend it down into my eyeshadow, just to bring the look together. And then after, I go in with whatever's left on my brush and put it into the corners of my eyes. And as you can tell, it really brings everything together and makes it shiny, and I really love that. So yeah. And after I feel that my eyes are done, I usually go back in with whatever's left on my blue brush, and I just drag that underneath my, what's it called? Like your under eyelids? I forget, but you can see what I'm doing here. So after my entire look is done, I usually go in with setting spray, and here I'm using the NYX Dewy Finish one, and it's a cheap drugstore one, and it seems to do the work for me, so I really like that.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more of everything. I'm gonna try my best to get on a regular upload schedule, and yeah, thanks. Bye. Also another little message. If anyone wants to sponsor me, please do. I will love to review products, honest opinions, and yeah, I think I'm gonna start getting more makeup looks because I'm kind of digging this. Also, I'm really bad at putting everything on. Okay. Follow my socials.